Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. Today we're going to start more page kits for the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 19. We will be doing 7 through 11 in this video because that's what fit on my piece of paper. So that's the ones we're going to do. 7 is a 2-pager, and at first I was like, I don't really want to do a 2-pager, but then I decided, you know what? I have these pictures of my son playing basketball when he was like in 8th grade. And I look at these pictures, I'm like, there is no way he's in the 8th grade in these pictures. But yeah, I mean, he is. He just looks kind of big. Kind of a mature boy for 8th grade. But anyway, so the sketch needed 3, 6, 7 pictures. I think there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in these, there's 1 4x6 and then 6 2.5 by 2.5. I'm not sure I'm going to make them 2.5 by 2.5, but I will cut these down some. So those are my pictures. Oh, and the Scraptember prompt is hoarding. So let's see what basketball stuff I've been hoarding. Oops, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. All right, let's move all this out and get my paper and stuff first. It looks like I basically need 2 pieces of cardstock and then 1 piece of pattern paper. So that should be easy. But let's see. Let's get down to the paper. All right. These aren't going to work because I need a band on each page, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Although I could use this. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Basically, I need a piece that I have 12 inches of. Here's 1, but I don't have 2 pieces. I could cut that down. It looks like it needs to be about 5, I would say. Yeah, probably 5. So I couldn't, there's not 5. Boys invented it, girls perfected it. No, not for my son's pictures anyway. Okay. See, none of that. Those are all scraps. Nope. 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 All right, so let's look at what I have in this Cardabella collection. Okay, well, I do have solids, but I think I only have 1 of each. 6, 12 by 12 double-sided. Yeah, so I won't have 2, which is fine. I will get some. Do I like any of these papers, though, for my band? I kind of like that orange and white stripe there. So I think I'm going to just put this collection in there. Let's see. Would it count as hoarding? 2023. I mean, for me, not really. So I need to find something else to count it as hoarding. If you're like, what? That's not hoarding? No, not really. You guys have watched my videos. You know how old some of my stuff is. 2023 is actually pretty new, but we are going to pull that. So that's going to be my major thing. So let's look at this other stuff. Let's put all my scraps back in here. Scrap. Stickers. I think this has stickers in it. I'm going to guess it does. So I shouldn't need stickers. Okay, now I could use this washi. The sketch has like a scallop edge at the bottom of the band, and this washi is old. The thing is it doesn't always like to peel off well. But you know what? I think I'm going to put both of these washis in there, and this is going to be my hoarding. And then let's see, I could also add these. That would be cute. I think there's a picture of him shooting, so I could do the swoosh. I think there's a picture of him. Yeah, there's a picture of him shooting. So I could use these. What else? A large title. We have basketball. I think I'm going to add these also. Then we have this something dribble pass shot. I kind of like that because this has him doing several different things. So I think this is going to be my large title. I'm going to add these. I added the flare, and my hoarding is going to be the washi tape. So there is day 7. That's day 7. Day 8 is a 1 photo. And I already know what I'm doing for that one too. I did do a little work ahead of time. My day 7 is the Scraptember prompt is a new supply. So I pulled out a brand new Flavors of the Month kit. This was in the September Flavors of the Month from the Scrap Room, and it's this autumn. It's autumn from Cartabella. Hey, another Cartabella. Now the sketch has a vertical picture, and my picture is horizontal, but I'm still going to use this sketch. This is my picture. This was an Airbnb. My best friend and I used to go on trips over fall break. We've kind of stopped because life just keeps having us do other things, but this was one we when we went to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and so it has, you know, the trees are kind of turning a little bit and stuff. So I have this. I have it's autumn. Let's look at this collection and see what all I have in it. I have some stickers out of the sticker book. I have the 12 by 12 stickers. I have this cute scarecrow paper with dots on the back. An amazing plaid with cut-aparts on the back. A beautiful tone-on-tone kind of rust color with leaves on the back. And then I have 2 pieces of Cartabella cream. So this will be absolutely perfect. I can already tell some of the things I'm going to do with it. I have my picture. And then so I'm going to use my stickers for embellishments, but then I also have this color cast design wood veneer from my last year's subscription. I have Cozy Days. Fall is my favorite color, changing leaves, and a pumpkin. I figure even though the leaves aren't like completely changing, like I said, you can kind of see the back. So I figured I could use those. Probably not this, although it was a pretty cozy little cabin. So I guess I could put that one on there too. But that is going to do it for this one. So that was a pretty easy kit to put together. And I thought I already knew what I was going to do for my other one, but I don't see it laying out here. So I must not. I wonder what it was. Don't you love it when you think you know something and then when it comes time to look at it, you're like, okay, no, I don't know. That's kind of me right now. Oh, here, I was going to look through remember these? I was going to see if I had some enamel dots or something I could add. You know what? I do have like that and that, which I kind of feel would go with the vibe. So I'm going to put those in there. Then let's see, how about those? The green and the gold. The red's not quite the right color. And there's really no blue, so that would only give me 4. So let's see if there's something better. Here's a whole bunch of greens. That would be a good one. How's that one? I really need something besides those. I don't know that I have another color. Hold on. We're looking, but I don't. Oh, here's one with, ooh, wait. This one? Nope, I like this one. How about that one? That has the greens and the orange. Yep, that one's going to be it. And that's a Hearth and Home from Simple Stories. So we got some enamel dots. We got some wood veneer. And I think, and we got some tags. So I think that will work for this one. Now, I am going to go figure out what it was that I wanted to do. So we have day 7 and day 8. I'm going to go figure out what it was I thought I wanted to do for day 9. Because like I said, no idea what I was originally thinking. It's gone. Poof. So I'll be right back. All right, so I come back. I figured out what I'm going to do. So for day 9, it's 3 round photos on squares. Now, I'm only going to have 2 photos, so I don't know what I'm going to do on that third one, but I can figure something out. And the Scraptember prompt was to use metallics. I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning. Not only am I doing the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life in the month that I'm supposed to do them, I'm also catching up because I didn't participate in Scraptember this year, and I decided, you know what? I love having that extra challenge and those extra prompts. So I'm also doing the Scraptember prompt for that particular day too. So back in 2020, when we were all stuck at home, my daughter and I did a photo a day challenge, and the first day was a no makeup selfie. So this is myself with no makeup and gray hair and looking 2020 rough. And this is my daughter who looked beautiful as always. So, you know, it's fine. But I have some of this Vicki Boutin cut and paste collection left that was a Flavors of the Month kit in July. And since it has metallics, I thought it would be perfect. Also, I don't know, every day, love this life, I was looking forward to things being better. So I thought that would do well. I can use the metallic stickers that are on here. There may even be some ephemera in here. And they have some floral clusters around each of the flowers. If I don't have enough florals in my Flavors of the Month kit, I do have this collection. I can always go get it. So we have these Good It, a vellum leaf, Sunny Days, You Love, This Was Just the Very Best, The Moment, Love This, Smile, a pencil, a tree, I could use that, Perfect, Enjoy, Right Now, an arrow, glue stick, a bird, a cloud, an orange slice, and then is. So I don't have very many florals in here. There are a few on here, but like I said, I have the collection, so I can go and add those if I need to. And that is going to be, hold on, let me just look here and see if there's anything that would match from this collection that I'm trying to put with stuff. You know, some of these, the pink one would be good. The yellow one, I think I could make the blue work. I'm going to add these in here too. Let's see, are there any of these? Every single day, here comes the fun. These are my feelings. Enjoy it. Around here, best friends. Remember this. Noted. So happy. You know what? I feel like I could add those in here too. So I'm going to stick these in here as well. And also, I don't know that I can use the washi anywhere, but I feel like it would match. So I'm going to add the washi. And this was the Freckled Fawn September 24 kit. Love and laughter, hip hip hooray, yippee. No, I don't think I want any of those in there. Okay, so I have some added stuff that I can surely make those clusters using that stuff too. So there is my day 9. Now day 10 has 6, looks like 3x4. No, they may even be 3, 6, 9. And they may even be more like 2x3s. Pictures. And what's the Scraptember for day 10? Stickers. Well, that one's easy. I seriously doubt I will have 6 pictures. So let me think. Okay, I don't know where I ended the last video because I had to go back and do some editing, and because I kind of went off on a little tangent that didn't pertain to anything. Anyway, so I did day 9. Let's do day 10. That's where we are now. It is a 6 photo layout. I don't have my photos printed, but I know what I'm going to do. We went to the aquarium at the end of last year. There's an aquarium over by Tulsa, and it's a really good aquarium, and we took my great niece there around Christmas. So I have these papers pulled. This is the Undersea Adventures, and it's these little fishies. I don't want the submarines, but it's these little fishies. Then this one is actually from Pack Your Bags, but I liked the colors, and I liked these little fish. This is from an Imaginist called Party Me Hardy. And it's this on the back if I don't use the fish. And then this is from Splash by Echo Park. And I like this. And it also has fish. So I figure with these 4 papers, I could surely figure something out. Then I have, oh, and I forgot to say that the prompt for Scraptember is stickers. Now, I don't have any aquarium stickers. I don't have any fish stickers, really, except some Doodlebug, which are not the right colors. So I am going to pull some alphabet stickers instead, and that's going to be my stickers, and it's going to be these by Freckled Fawn. Let me see. Do I have anything else? Nope, that's all that's left in my Freckled Fawn besides one little piece of wood veneer. But I'm going to pull these and call those my stickers, which, I mean, they are stickers. They're just not like stickers. And I have some flair that I have bought for this. I'm going to keep the shark and I'm going to keep the turtle because I have specific pictures that I'm not printing for this particular one. I'd say those really probably work. Oh, but those are all turtles. I have this awesome picture of this turtle that it looks fake. It's so cool looking. But anyway, I'm going to put these in there. And this, let's see, do I have some labels or something? Because I don't have a whole lot to go in here. What's this say? Love and laughter. Together time, hip hip hooray, yippee. Yeah, okay, not so much. Yeah, I just don't really know what to use for embellishment. So let's just look in this stuff and see what I can find. Okay, let me I think I could find some labels and stuff in that one, so I'll put that in there. Not really. Not really. I guess I should put these over here so you can see better. Just don't feel like those really go with it. Those don't really go. Those don't really go. Those don't really go. Okay. I feel like I already have labels. What else could I do? What about these? I don't know. I think I could use some of those. Maybe not all of them, but I think some of them would be the right color. So I'm going to stick those in there. And that's another sticker besides that. You know what? I think I'm going to make a note to do like a viewfinder and some of that stuff too. And maybe, yeah. I will actually, what if I put, I'm going to put these viewfinders in here as a, and maybe this one, as a reminder for my viewfinders. So I think that's going to be it. And like I said, I will need to print my pictures, but I will do that. So that is day 10. I also, oh wait, I do know I have something else. Hold on. Because there is a picture of a Star Horse. And there we go. I'm gonna put those in there too. All right, so now that's day 10. Day 11 is one 4x6 photo, and the Scraptember is wood veneer. That should be easy. So, and what I'm going to do if I can find it. Just a second. That's my plan. I talked about my photo of the day. I have this stack. It was to do green, and so I stacked up all my green books. Well, that was in 2020, and I think I've only read like one of those, maybe two. I may have read that one and that one, and that's it. Shh. I also hoard books. So I have this photo play, and I'll need some wood veneer. I can find some, but anyway, what I have left is I have this sticker sheet. I have this, which is like from a book, paper airplanes, this pretty floral, some cut aparts, and one solid. Let's pull out my wood veneer. See what I can come up with. Let's just kind of look here. Hello, Autumn, cozy vibes. You're my person, road trip. Family movie night, family together. It's so cold outside. Stay cozy. You have my heart. Love you most. More travel. So very hot. I might look at let's look at these. I used to have a wood veneer of books, but wait a minute, I might still, hold on. That's breathtaking. Is that the one where I lost the BR? I think so. I dropped it and I couldn't find it again. The Curious might work. Let's see, what else do I have? What a view. Story of today. Story of today would work too. Okay. Memories just for fun. just put in there my story. Lost in translation. I don't know when I'm gonna, what else do we have? We have watching, listening, eating, loving, reading. I could do that one. Spring story, summer loving. Okay, so I definitely have some wood veneer, but I want to look at one other place. Shadney, when I ordered from her, which I miss her store so much, she sent me a thank you that had just a bunch of random bits and pieces in it. I was going to see if there's anything, no, that I thought might work. It doesn't look like it out of there. Do I have any enamel dots? Oh wait, here's another one. No, I don't think so. Okay, I just knew those were in here, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Do I have any enamel dots that would look all right though while I'm looking in here? That might be okay. You know, I'm gonna add that to it. Not really. Not really. Not really. Yeah. Not really. Yeah, not really. Nope. Okay. So I have my wood veneer. I have my picture. Thought I had one more wood veneer. Maybe not. I have my picture. And that's going to be it. So those are pages 7 through 11. So 11, a 1 4x6 photo and wood veneer. So that's this one. So that's 11. I think I said 7. That's 11. 10 is 6 small ones and stickers. That's going to be my aquarium. I have, see, now I've added some other stickers. I don't feel bad about my alphabet being my stickers. I have my doodle pops. So I haven't printed those photos yet, but that's 10. 9 is metallics, and that's this one. And I'm going to use the metallics from my, I hope you can see that. I didn't really want to have to get it out again, but the metallics from my Vicky Booten line. And even though it calls for 3 pictures, I'm just going to have 2. Day 8 was a 1 photo, and it's a new supply, and I am using my fall kit from one of my flavors of the month. I just got it in September, so that's that. And then 7 was a 7 photo 2-pager, and using something I'm hoarding. So I'm doing a basketball page, and I'm using some washi that I've hoarded. I'm using a pear tree cut file that I've hoarded. So there's that. So those are days 7 through 11. Come back and we will put together the rest of them. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.